right, so December 1st, right as market closes, it's going to be a really quick video. So first of all, the response was a lot bigger than I anticipated. I thought maybe 2 or 3 people would sign up. Instead, I think I have 11 or possibly 12. Um, and all of you gave me a nice feedback for the first day. It was a good day for, I think, all of you, which is great. So very quickly, yesterday at 8:30 p.m., I gave the numbers to buy the Nasdaq 12,096. The sell side never triggered, and on oil was to buy. Let's see, what was it? 81.25. Again, the sell side never triggered. So if we take a look, all right, let's take a look. Oops, here. So the long side triggered right. There was this news event, 8:30. Very quickly gave you over 30 points. Came below the trigger, popped up again. This time giving you like 45 points or so. And then just was going sideways the rest of the day. So at least you were kept out of any kind of a chop if you were using this number as a buy. As far as oil, buying 81.25. And incidentally, as we are closing, we are right at that number again. And after 2 o'clock, there was another test of this number and a nice pop of like 35, 40 points there. Ticks, I should say. But the initial break, so there was a close one, but not quite. So the initial break, I'm not sure if here, this was pretty early, 5:42 Eastern. If you got into this, obviously you were stopped. But then on a second try, it went right through, never looked back. Over 100 ticks, over 100, yeah, ticks like $1. So it's like $1,000 per contract about, right? Went up to around 33. Well, actually, much more. $2. So $2,000 per contract was, the most. But obviously, you can never catch the full move, nor is it expected, nor is it necessary. Um, then, of course, it came down again and tested that level again. So a few things. So a number of you obviously are much more experienced than others. Some of the emails I got, you guys talking about a few targets, target 1, target 2, target 3, going for, 15, 20, 25 points in the NASDAQ. That's fine. And if you can do this, that's terrific. But I cannot assume that other traders have the same skill level as those of you who have more experience. So, as far as I'm concerned, a trade is a successful trade if you can get $100 to $150 on a move, which means maybe like 5 to 7 points in the Nasdaq, or 10 to 15 ticks in oil. I will be adding other instruments as well over time. I'm going to include the ES, I'm going to include the Russell, gold. All this will come. We're going to have to take it slow. But again, I just wanted to thank all of you who sent me feedback. I am taking notes, and some of you sent screenshots, keeping those as well. Also, though, if you can actually respond in the comments under the video, this would help with transparency, because I'm saying I got these emails, but, it has a lot more weight if people actually see your comments, your experience, let's say, after this first day. I don't know if I'll be able to make a video every day, but every so often I will. And again, emails, comments, all of this is good. It kind of helps me with, I guess, knowing how to manage this approach, because it's a bit difficult to tell other traders how to trade and where to get in and how to manage. Um, so this will all take time. But one quick thing I do want to say, this was in the NASDAQ. No, I'm sorry, it was in oil. It was in oil. So, um, so one of you wrote, and I guess it would be here, because it said he missed the first trade, which would have been here, which would have been a loss. He said he got in on a second one, he or she, I'm not sure if it's a he or she, but I guess what he said or she said was that um, he did not quite get first target and then got stopped out at break even. So I guess here when price went up, it then came down again to the trigger, which is completely normal. As I said in the introductory video, this is a very normal occurrence. But what this trader did was this trader set the stop at break even and sounds like was taken out at break even and then just watch the market go up. Um, Again, this trader sounds experienced, so I don't want to tell you how to trade or what to do, but just so you know, these triggers really should not be a place where you get out of the trade because this is a place where you get in a trade. Um, so I'm not sure if putting a break even stop, I understand the logic because how do you know that the price is not just going to collapse down and retest again this pivot? You don't know. It could happen. Um, but I have trouble telling you to get out at the trigger point because if anything, I'm waiting for this to take a trade up in this case because it's the long side. But anyway, just first day, so we all are going to learn, including me. I need to make myself a bit clearer. Also, let me go to the Nasdaq a minute just to explain something. So this was the day, and then you see this. So look at the time, right? So it's going on 3 o'clock, and then here it's like 3:30. So you really don't want to trade at this point of the day. If you reached your profit target, which you should have on either one of these two, step away, close the machine down, go do something else. Um, it's I think I said it in the videos in Blue Wave as well. Past 10:30, you begin to run out of time, and when it's going on 3 o'clock, past 3 o'clock, then you definitely have no time. Um, so you don't want to try and get into trades here, especially if you should have already hit your daily target. And what is the daily target again? As far as I'm concerned, for this uh, test run, 100 to $150, and you would have hit it and on either one of these two. Okay, so just there will be more prices this evening and continue to send your feedback. Thank you, guys.